I saw him every morning, sitting alone at the same table. Nobody noticed him. I didn't know his name, but something told me I had to do something. So I bought him a coffee. What happened next changed my life. Every morning, I walked into the small café on the corner. And there he was, an old man, hunched over a newspaper, completely alone. People walked past him, absorbed in their own world. But I couldn't stop looking. There was something in his eyes, a quiet sadness I couldn't ignore. I started buying him a coffee. Just a small gesture. At first, he barely looked up. Some days, he didn't even notice. But I kept going, day after day. I left the coffee on his table, smiled at him, even waved. Then something strange started happening. On the third day, I noticed he was looking at me before I even reached the counter. And by the fifth day, he had a faint smile on his face. It was small, almost imperceptible, but it felt like a breakthrough. I decided to add a little note with the coffee. "You're not alone. Have a great day." The next day, I found a note waiting for me. "Thank you. Nobody has ever noticed me like this before." My heart skipped a beat. I had no idea a simple coffee could make such a difference. Day after day, this became our quiet routine. But then one morning, he wasn't in his usual seat. I panicked. I didn't know where he was. Had something happened to him? I left the coffee anyway, hoping he would return. And then he appeared, not sitting at the table, but standing in front of me. In his hands, he held a small, hand-carved wooden cup. His hands trembled as he handed it to me. "I made this for you," he said softly, "because you saw me when nobody else did." Inside the cup was a note. I read it and my chest tightened. "You reminded me I still matter. You gave me hope when I thought I had none left." I couldn't speak. I realized in that moment that a tiny act, just a cup of coffee, had done something far bigger than I ever imagined. It had reminded someone that they mattered. And in the process, it reminded me of something important too. Sometimes, the smallest acts of kindness can leave the biggest marks on the world.